Bone here, and today we're going to be talking about the new indie game called Rust. Rust is a good game and still in alpha stage. There are a lot of bugs that have come and gone, but new ones came with the last update just a few days ago. It is a good game based on surviving from nothing with the start. It is only a multiplayer online game at the moment, so when you play, you usually play with your friends a lot. Teamwork works best in the game because going around the map, you have added protection. There are radioactive towns around the map that have items only available from drop crates in the drop crates. When you start out on most servers, you start out with a rock, torches, and bandages. And you see how long you can last without other players trying to kill you. Some players' goal is to kill the new ones who don't have anything just because they like doing it. The goal is just to survive and get the better guns in the game and see who will outdo the other person. Some people in Rust are very competitive and willing to fight to the death. There are airdrops that have some items only available through them. They range from explosives to raiding other houses, to metal walls that are harder to get through with the explosives. In most cases, it takes explosives to get through the door of someone's house so you can raid them. There are no protections on the chests, making it easy to raid. The hard part is just getting in. Airdrops are places where there's a major bloodbath every time one drops. If you get an airdrop, you can pick off people coming at you, or if you don't want to go risk it, you can go pick off the people who are running away from the airdrop. This takes some of the risk of going to the airdrop down because people go there with all their weapons and try to kill anyone who's nearby. When you start, your first and main goal is to build a house where you can hide your stuff. From just a few walls, it transforms into a massive base with spiked walls all around it for protection. The more spiked walls, the safer it is, but still it can get raided. When you get raided, sometimes people just take your stuff and leave you alone. But other times they'll kill you when you're asleep. When you log off, your body falls asleep on the ground or wherever you were standing. You can place a bed or a sleeping bag down as a spawn point when you die. There are no protection on any servers because the goal of the game is to raid other houses and kill other players. When you get explosives, you usually don't want to keep them around your house for long in case someone does raid your house. That's the reason, from an airdrop, you usually have a spot where you already want to raid, you go there, raid it, get home, and fall asleep. The reason not to keep C4 around your house is if someone raids your house, and it's in one of the closer chests to the door, then they can get in, get your C4, and blow into your main chest room where all the rest of your stuff is, meaning you have nothing left at the end. Some servers have economies like Minecraft servers. I think this ruins the goal of the game because you can get items only available in airdrops like explosives and supply signals. Supply signals sometimes rarely spawn in airdrops. You use that to call in more airdrops to get more rare supplies. The smarter idea to do is not to throw the supply signal near your house, because when someone sees an airdrop, everyone rushes there packing all their guns. If it's right by your house, they usually know it was you. Then they have the assumption that you got explosives, they go to your house, raid it, and then they find you either had explosives or had nothing. There's a great amount of strategy in this game. Strength in numbers is a big thing. Personally, I've had my house raided multiple times. It's not really good, especially when they place down spiked walls inside your house just to be mean. Some players, when they raid your house, go as far as to destroying your sleeping bag or bed so when they kill you, you can't spawn back there to retrieve any building supplies you have left. Servers have hourly or bi-hourly airdrops, meaning everyone rushes to random spots on the map when the airdrop happens. Some have chat messages that tell everyone how far it is away from each person. I personally stay away from airdrops because that's usually a bloodbath. If I'm going to go there, I usually pick people off going away. Usually I'll get their stuff then. Strategy in this game is strength in numbers, teamwork, and many other things. I have learned don't trust anyone on any servers because they'll act like they're nice and then they'll shoot you in the teeth. Some people are actually nice and let you just go on your way. Some, if you ask them for help, they'll give you help, or give you even more items. The major difference in this game from others is that you don't know everything to craft when you start out. Throughout the map, there are either research kits you can use to research a variety of items, or there are blueprints where you can learn each item just from the piece of paper. I think this does add a nice amount of challenge to the game. Everyone wants to find either the research kits to research the guns, or the blueprints for the guns. In the radiation towns, usually called rad towns for short, they have items rarely available in any part of the game. It ranges from ammunition, medical supplies, and a variety of other things like blueprints. Throughout the map, there are a variety of passive and hostile mobs. The hostile ones are bears and wolves mostly. The passive ones are like rabbits, chickens, boars, and stags. The game does have a lot of uninteresting parts like walking around, because there is no vehicles and there are no ways to get around real fast. Some servers offer TP as an option, or teleporting. Some servers don't have it at all, and others have it at an extremely long wait time in order to teleport, because other players can abuse it. All servers are protected by Steam's anti-cheating program, Valve Anti-Cheat. If it detects your cheating, you are banned from all the servers, making your copy of Rust useless. A lot of the game is just running around trying to survive and finding as many items as you can to build. There are rocks for metal ore and sulfur ore, and then there are wood piles for, of course, wood. Wood is the building block of life material. It's used for smelting ores and making weapons and tools. Unlike most survival games, when you smelt metal ore, you get metal fragments. There you have to craft it into low-quality metal, requiring more work instead of just getting the product and crafting it from just there. Metal ore smelts from 6 to 16 fragments per ore. Now to get down to the real review. I think Rust is a great game. It's worth the $20 I spent on it. It's a fresh new way of having a survival game, have more challenge instead of just killing people and making stuff. It makes teamwork work out a lot better instead of other games like Minecraft, where you just kind of live on your own and you can use a friend to help kill animals and other players. Rust, you truly need a team. It helps you get from place to place safely. It helps you fight other players who have armor, unlike you sometimes. A major new update. They are basically remaking the game from the ground up. I've played the beta a little bit. It's so new that there is practically nothing in the game. The new interface seems much more usable and handy instead of the one we have now. I think it'll be a great game when this comes out, but the alpha does have a lot of great products in it. I think the game is well worth my time that I spent on it. I think it's one of the games I will spend a little more time than usual on. Well, for this review, thanks for watching, happy gaming, and see you on Rust.